Hey, a very good Saturday to you. I'm CNY Central First Alert Meteorologist Matt Stevens. I hope this very early part of the weekend is going well for you. Weather-wise, we're typically looking for a daytime high in the lower 60s and an overnight low in the lower 40s. Now, we ended up pretty darn close to that typical overnight low early on this morning. However, with a wealth of sunshine, it looks like we're going to get our temperatures up above average for this time, either by a good 10 degrees or so. We're looking for a high in the lower 70s today. 86 degrees our record high, 28 degrees our record low. Both of those should remain safe today. Our sunrise 7:15, our sunset 6:26, and yesterday nothing new once again at the Syracuse Hancock Airport rainfall-wise. What that ultimately means is we still have a surplus of rain since September 1st, or what we deem the start of meteorological fall. However, that surplus has been reduced. It's now down to roughly 2/10 of an inch, so a very minuscule surplus or amount of rain that we are above average since September 1st. Hey, fall foliage, it's starting to peak for a good chunk of the viewing area. Absolutely gorgeous colors. If you've been out and about at all, I hope you've had the chance to observe them. But you know what? Today's another fantastic fall foliage observation day as for most of our elevations. Now, of course, at higher elevations, you're already past peak. That's certainly not abnormal for this time of the year. Speaking of typicals, I like to reiterate this every once in a while. October 21st is our statistical peak. Within about 3 days, either side of October 21st, that's our statistical peak in the immediate Syracuse area of typical fall foliage. Of course, it varies from year to year, but roughly averaging out within 3 days or so of that October 21st date. So for many of us, we're into the peak colors now and just shy of peak, as you can in the typical spots, closest to shorelines, closest to bodies of water where the temperatures are slightly moderated by that influence from the water. It makes sense that you'd be hanging on to color a little longer compared to the rest of us. So here's a future cast. 8 o'clock this morning. Going to run this out through the middle of today. Mostly sunny skies. It's a dome of fair weather, high pressure absolutely dominating our weather today and on into tonight as well. So mostly sunny skies helping us to boost those temperatures up above average for this time of the year. Tonight, mainly clear skies, and we'll call it a few clouds drifting in late tonight. During the day Sunday, I still think the vast majority, if not all of us, remain dry during the daylight hours. However, by late afternoon, early evening, if you're well north of Syracuse or well west of Syracuse, there's technically the low chance of a very isolated shower developing. Again, I believe that most of us, if not all of us, will end up dry during the day Sunday. We may just notice a slow increase in the clouds. So from west to east Sunday, cloud cover slowly on the increase, and then it's Sunday night that a slow-moving cold front gets in here and actually starts to produce a few showers and maybe even some light, steadier periods of rain as well. So hour by hour through this morning, mostly sunny skies help boost our temperatures, which are pretty close to standard stuff for this time of year this morning, to our typical high temperature already by midday, low to mid 60s by midday, topping out this afternoon a good 10 degrees above average for this time of the year in the lower 70s. Hour by hour through this evening, mainly clear skies, maybe some light patchy fog, and then we'll call it some partly cloudy skies by late tonight. Overnight lows dip down to the mid to upper 40s, just a hint above average for this time of the year. Here's my 7-day forecast. 69 for Sunday, clouds slowly on the increase, better chance of a few showers Sunday night through roughly early afternoon Monday, then a few breaks of sun late day Monday at 66. 70 our high for Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds. Variable clouds for Wednesday, in and out of a couple hit or miss showers at 69 degrees. For Thursday, breezy and mostly cloudy with scattered showers and storms. And for Friday, I think we're cool enough to generate a little bit of a lake response. We'll call it variable clouds with some lake enhanced showers.